Hello. So we are here in Acadia, where I'm just about to go and talk to whoever this is, one of the synths of the colony. And I don't know why I'm whispering, but it seems kind of ominous in here. Alright, let's go and see what they have to say.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in.
What?
You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
That's a lot of tubes and wires and whatnot. What's going on with that?
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here and I'll try to help you.
Brainwashed it. Well, yeah, I don't think there's really any evidence of that.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though,
Excellent.
tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own, and I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Whoa.
Don't give me that.
Wait, what?
What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
What?
Is this a joke? Do you really know, Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Sounds plausible.
Is it really possible that you wouldn't remember any of this?
You mean between the Institute failsafes, the beatings I've taken over the years, and plain old age? Or are you buying this whole "there's only so much room" of their argument? I don't know. It's not like we've got the instruction manual.
Whew. Wow. This complicates things a bit, doesn't it? Is he really your brother? Well, he doesn't know, obviously. Yeah, let's talk about this later.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
How the hell should I know? Yeah, why do you want to know what I think?
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. And the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me.
But is she
You're
a synth?
here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Whoa, hang on. Whoa there. Whoa there. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Yeah, how would I even know?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
Not until now. But I'm sure the odd dreams and whatnot could be explained by all the vault nonsense.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
Whoa, 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 hang on. This seems like a trick question. I mean, this would be the first thing I remember as a player. As the character,
Are
though.
you all right?
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, you first.
I'm not gonna tell my life story to someone I barely know. Let's hear your answer first.
I was in a laboratory. In the Institute. They were pulling pieces of my head out. Something about wanting to test some neural process. That was every day for months. Strapped down. Operated on. And then I was out. The Institute has fail-safes to strip memories that could identify where they are, how to find them. But I do remember being quite content. I was free. That is my earliest memory. Now, yours?
Why do I feel like I'm being backed into a corner here? Fine.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Okay, well now I'm feeling super paranoid. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Oh. I mean, Brotherhood of Steel, Rail. I'm not sure it's a good idea to tell him any of those things.
Take your time.
Yeah. Do you know what? Never mind. Never mind.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Ooh. Optional: help Chase, help Faraday. And I'm hungry and thirsty. Bloody hell. And tired. Wonder if there's anywhere I can sleep here. Oh. It's Faraday?
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
Okay, so you're a synth as well?
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you.
Nope.
Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Yep. Good for you.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Fog condensers. I have some experience with fog condensers, but why don't you tell me about that?
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of... Well, yeah. Is that rude to mention? Maybe?
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Expand his memory. Okay, so he's had his memory expanded, so is that why he can remember stuff that Nick has forgotten? Yeah. Let's see if we can help out.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not.
Brilliant.
There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Yeah, probably. But, yeah, what did happen to the boat? Wasn't Feral's, was it?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
The island is dangerous, after all. But I really could use the spare parts. So, will you find them?
Fine, fine, fine.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Retrieve the storage drives. Where are we retrieving the storage drives from? And where are we? Okay, we're here. Old Pond House. What's there? Is that just from magazines? No, I don't think it's part of the quest. Okay, well from here it looks like it might be an awkward journey. The road's a bit broken. We have to go via this place. Alright, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Nick, dude. You okay?
Hey,
I'll see what I can do. What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what Dima was talking about.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
Who knows, man. But, yeah, you can't deny the family resemblance.
it's hard to deny it, Nick. Similarities are pretty obvious.
I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. I never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Yeah. Absolutely. What?
What kind of proof would we be looking for?
I don't know. But our best bet is to keep looking into Dima and Acadia.
No worries, man.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
Okay. And what is that thing strapped to his chest? Huh. He's even more worn out than Nick is. Alright, let's check this place out a bit, shall we? What's this? This Faraday's lab or whatever? And there's lots of little bits of oh! Ammo, yeah, I definitely need ammo for the old Gauss rifle.
You building a collection or something?
Yes, indeed. Okay, they seem cool with me just taking this stuff. Although I am gonna have to dump some stuff soon. Oh, okay, I can't go in that way. What's up here? Now you'd think they would clean up all these little bits of shit all over the floor. You know, get a broom. Just give it a bit of a sweep. Just, why do you need shit all over your shelves? You know, a few more lights, spruce the place up. Make it much more homely. Alright, there's nothing up here. Yeah. Oh. Apparently there is something up here. Thank you. Arcadia storage key. Sweet. Shit. Who is this? Are you? Is that a Corsair uniform?
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed.
It is.
Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them in? Well, if she was a Corsair...
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
That's not a subject we need to discuss.
Man, I'm
I
failing
manage.
all my speech
That's all that
checks. What the
matters.
shit?
You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I've got pretty high charisma. What's going on? Alright, yeah, what's your deal?
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute.
There we go.
I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Let's see what she's got to say about this place.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
Yeah, we might as well pick up some more work, I guess.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
Narrow it down a bit.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new
interesting.
arrivals
Have
and
I
gets them
talked to
started on the
Brooks?
journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Alright, I can do that. I can do that. Talk to Brooks. I wonder if I've already spoken to him. Who is Brooks? But more importantly, let's talk to Kasumi, wherever she is. I would get out of my power armor, but I think if I do, I'm gonna be over encumbered.
Did you need something?
290. Yeah, I definitely will. Plasma cartridge. Why not? Well, at least they don't mind me taking the shit. Shotgun shells. Thank you.
Yeah, so long as you're carrying it.
Well, you might be carrying some of it in a minute. And where is Kasumi? Okay, Kasumi appears to be down there.
Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that got us.
Indeed. Okay, what's this?
So,
Hello.
I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
It's charming. Yeah, I'm gonna be slightly disingenuously polite.
It's kind of beautiful in its own way.
That's refreshing. Most don't view it the same. I'm glad someone else can see it. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
Yep. Cool. That sounds like a good idea. What are you doing?
So, what exactly are you doing?
As much as I can, given limited resources. Cataloging specimens, observing evolutionary trends, compiling data for future generations. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved
Doctor.
of you, I'm more than
Awesome.
willing to offer help.
Sweet, I may just need that. Yeah, what can you tell me about this place?
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It was originally a place of science. I like that about it. Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace. We all belong here, in our own way. Dima's to be thanked for that.
Hang on.
Hey there.
Can I help you?
Yeah, what's your deal?
So, what's your story?
Similar to most here, I think. I fled the Institute feeling that anything else would be allowing myself to remain trapped, constantly in fear. I chose not to go into hiding, though. I felt to do that, I'd lose what makes me... me. Does that make sense? If I lost my life, that'd be one thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To lose my identity, that was too much to bear. Thankfully, it never came to that. So, here I am.
Okay, so it seems like this is a place where synths who chose not to take the railroad option and have their memory wiped, have come to live. So they remember being part of the
Can I help
Institute. Yeah, can I help with your research?
I'd like to help you with your research.
Oh, well, that's thoughtful of you.
I'm a thoughtful person.
Okay. What can we have you do? There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster, that has survived remarkably well. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once
Maybe
did.
Turn around. It's kind of
Well,
rude.
before the war. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess. If you could bring me additional samples, it would speed up my research. I can offer you a meager amount of caps, if that makes the idea more appealing.
Collecting flowers, sure. I have some. Do I have some flowers for you? What is it? Yeah. What they for?
What exactly is the point of all this?
A mix of scientific inquiry and personal interest, I suppose. I'm curious about the changes the
Oh, and her
species has
name
gone
is
through over the
Asta.
centuries. I also find them beautiful.
That's kind of egotistical. Apparently I have some flowers for you.
I have some flowers for you.
Just what I was looking for. As promised, here are your caps.
32 camps for 4 flowers. I may not bother. Hello.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
Were you disappointed with what you found?
I mean, look, I don't want to sound ungrateful. If it weren't for Acadia and for Dima, I'd probably be dead. I guess I was just hoping for more somehow. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
Yeah, now what?
So now you're here. What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Yep, yeah, look on the bright side. Ooh. How about you?
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused,
I'm
maybe.
mildly
But then,
dehydrated.
aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Okay, well, it sounds like a reasonable outlook on life. Yeah, what do you care about?
Is there anything you care about?
I mean, staying alive is preferable to not. Beyond that, what's the point of caring? Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading.
Nihilist,
Don't have
eh?
much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Jeez. Yeah, what can you tell me about this place?
Anything interesting you can tell me about Acadia?
God, no. Have you looked around this place? Death by boredom is a legitimate concern. So, come on. You want to do a little trading?
Well, he's just a ray of fucking sunshine, isn't he? Is there any point asking him what his story is? Yeah, why not?
So, what's your story?
Me? No story here. Not one that matters, anyway. Like I said, it's not worth holding on to. Nice of you to ask, though.
Great. And, oi, come
Hi.
back.
Need something?
Yeah, what do you sell?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let's do some business.
Sweet. So he sells ammo. I am running low on ammo for the old Gauss rifle. Let's buy that shit up. Weapon. I'm not gonna buy any weapons. Or clothes. Purified water. Do I need food or water or anything? I need to cook some stuff. I've got some meat. I think, you know, I'm probably okay for water, I think. And... balls. I'll buy them. Just in case. Which kind of pains me, because back in Sanctuary I've got a veritable water farm going on. So paying for it is... ugh. Right. That'll do. Cog's journal. Do you mind? He's not looking. Helped Faraday move some of Dima's equipment in the observatory area. Bad enough that those things are so damn heavy, but Faraday always insists I empty my pockets in case I'm carrying something that would disrupt the sensitive instruments that blah blah blah. Look, I get it. The boy's in love. But I could whack Dima's computers with a sledgehammer and it wouldn't damage a damn thing. So we're in the upper deck of the observatory. I finish putting everything I got on the table, and Chase comes in and starts yelling at Faraday about some emergency meeting they're supposed to have. So of course Faraday leaves me to push around the computers on my own. I went to Dima and complained, but he just says I need to focus on the negativity within and accept the people around me as they are. Yep, just another damn sunny day in Acadia. Okay, well, someone's slightly disgruntled, and he seems like a realist to me.
Need
I
something?
think. And this Faraday guy does seem a little bit too worshipful of Dima, which is a bit disturbing. What is the time? 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't think I've slept for probably a couple of days. I should probably try and do that. Oh yes. For right now, I'm not going to take any ammo that
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
did. What?
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Well, if I just say that, he's gonna be like, yeah, right.
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
Fine, hi. Thanks for the heartwarming welcome.
No accounting for taste.
Indeed.
New girl, right? Must be, because I don't recognize you. Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
What's wrong?
We're doing this anyway? Even after saying I don't want to talk? God. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
Ooh. Okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah, well, you couldn't have, so just forget it.
Ooh.
You want to buy something or what?
Maybe?
Sure. Let's take a look.
All right. Yeah. Take a look.
Ammo. Defo. Old reliable. Yeah, what is this new ammo? 45 to 70. What? Shoots an additional projectile. Looks kind of interesting. It's not very expensive either. You know what? Screw it. Let's try it out. I've got some money to spare. Sergeant Ash. Okay, it's a flamer. Nah. Alright, cool.
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
Finch Farm suffered damage from an attack. Yeah, I thought that would probably happen, but schlepping all the way back there was just not gonna happen. When I do go back though, I do need to work on the defenses, because they are shite.
Well, what is it?
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know, that seems maybe kind of rude. They're from the Institute's in the Commonwealth, that's not too much of a stretch.
Come now. The suspense is killing me.
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
Feels like things are getting worse by the day.
Oh, don't be silly. It was never all that bad. Not really.
What?
I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here.
Well, we'll
Acadia
see.
is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
Yeah, so it seems. No offense, but yeah, no offense. Yeah, you are safe here,
You're safe here.
apparently.
That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though. Don't you think? I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
I'm really not up to chatting right now.
Great, well, how about you piss off then? She's like the Marcy Long of Acadia. Did I talk to this guy?
I've just gotta keep telling
Oh, yeah.
myself I'm better off here than dead.
That's the spirit. Yay.
You want to buy something or what?
Nope.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
Yeah. Are you better off here?
Do you think you're better off now that you're here?
Oh, absolutely. I don't have to pretend, I don't have to lie, and I don't worry that someone's gonna kill me in my sleep. Or worse. I'll see you around, okay?
Cool. Alright, where is
I
Kasumi?
just can't deal with social interactions, okay?
Oh my god, then stop talking to me. Jesus fucking Christ. She really is the Marcy Long of Acadia. Oh my god. Okay, I think Kasumi is down here. Where is Nick? Are you coming? Nick! Nick! Oi! Nick! Get your synthetic butt cheeks downstairs. Come on. Oh, fine. Alright, there she is.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Is it generator? Nick, you should really...
Maybe if I clean out
there
the
you are.
sensors? Energy output on these things are terrible. Who designed this?
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Let's... Yeah, let's try and ease into this conversation.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me.
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Well, I can't tell her whether or not she's a synth. How the hell do I know? What do you mean? I know exactly what she means.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Does she know that for sure?
Listen, do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
Oh.
Hello?
I'm not gonna try and
You're just standing there.
Yep. I'm not gonna try and speech check her into something I'm not entirely sure about.
I know, it must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes. I believe I'm a synth, but there's something wrong here with Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've done enough running.
Something wrong.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right?
Yes.
That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
Yeah.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
That key I already found?
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I already found the key to that room.
You did? Great. Come back as soon as you found anything.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
I swear someone has the key to that storage room. Maybe Cog? He's always moving supplies around as they come in.
I already told you I have the key, Jesus. Okay, so we're gonna sneak into this storage room and eavesdrop on an argument. That should be easy, given my current getup, right? Yeah? Yeah.